And we start the show with our official Christmas message. And that was Deck the Halls by Luna Bells. Yes, it was. Right, now this next clip, I just think of the fucking electricity bill. Hovo would not be having that. Are you done? I mean, that was good, but mentally, I was just thinking £50, £55, £60, £65, £70, £1,225, £1,000. That's an expensive 2.5 minutes, isn't it? Like, why do people do that to their house? Like, just stick a couple of fairy lights on it and a tree in your garden. Like, that's a bit much. No, I didn't like that. That done my head in. Done my head in.
Alexa!
CLA gets...
Alexa, stop! Alexa! Alexa, stop! See what I mean? Alexa! Oh, fuck off.
So your two mates are in the kitchen having a wine. Alexa! Like, have you ever tried to play those games with Alexa pissed? And you just... And it's like a random question. You try to answer it, she can't understand you because you're slurring so much. It's hard work. She's a cunt.
She won't stop. Alexa!
Thanks for the gifts, everyone.
There's a lot of kids around here. We just say adult kids.
So this is like, obviously, like, not the best, but this is like the
with the demon called Balthasar and Lucifer, who, okay, the majority of this incident is my fault, but some of it is down to my demons, which is Balthasar and Lucifer.
Just please arrest me, just do something.
Well, I'm just having a chat with you. The police.
let me... Right. So this is your warning. I'm going to restart. I'm going to shut down, restart, and then come back. Is it better now? Is that better now?
have been called. Are you?
Oh, for God's
Oh,
sake!
for God's sake.
Calm yourself down, fella.
Yeah, now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
Slightly going off subject as to why you were here, but Vladimir Putin is now threatening to nuke the whole of United Kingdom.
Forget about that. Forget about that.
So
Forget
we all
about
could
that.
be dead
Forget about
anyway.
that. I don't care about any of that.
Has he got a job?
Yeah, he was cafe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
work
found
at
that out
we
as
found
well.
KFC. We know you work at KFC. Fucking you like your chicken, you don't you?
I do, mate. I love my job. I will.
Do you love your job?
I do.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
do.
I
You
love
love
a
your
chicken and all.
Yeah.
Bethany with the sub, thank you, darling.
Yeah, you can tell you love your chicken. You won't be having no more chicken, mate.
No.
No chicken for you. Only chicken you'll be getting is fucking chicken bones in jail, hopefully. You know what I mean?
No, you're lying to yourself, Ashley.
I'm not lying. Don't you start. I'm not you out clean.
You're going to do what?
Would you prefer me to call you by nonce?
Yeah, please.
All
If
right.
you won't mind.
Yeah, no. worries.
Sorry,
All
it's
right,
just
nonce.
that
A better word.
All right, nonce.
it's just that I don't like
Should I
swearing.
mention for you by the word
You
nonce?
see.
Mine's
2
been
years
back
and I'm
since
still on
96.
tablets to this day.
So am I. Every day.
Yeah, every day I've been suffering.
Yeah, so have I.
Because I don't feel myself anymore.
No, I don't.
No, I didn't. Who did you send it to?
Stan said it was she was 18. It was on the profile.
Don't get angry.
And thankfully, teams like this have caught another off the street. And I will be going away with all the other villains.
Harm, to hurt, anything. I never, ever in a
Thank you,
million
Katie
years
Stars. Big up
hurt
Palmer for the sub.
no one. It was a mistake. It was a generally.
Didn't he get caught loads as well?
You should have been upset yesterday.
I'm going to be charged. I'm going to be in a cell.
You are, yeah.
I don't like it.
Huh?
Enough lying.
Right, so remember that crazy Polish bird that said that she was Madeleine McCann? She fucking turned up to the McCanns, went braying on their door, tappy, 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 and was like, oi, Kate, you cunt. Yes.
Enough lying.
That's Jerry. Right. Just look at this Christmas tree in London. This is the one that Norway sends. There's nothing I can do about the glitch. It just seems to be when I change videos.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hop.
Where's that song coming from? Are we here? See, your things are... Yeah, it's TikTok. There's nothing I can do. If it's glitching, just wait.
Where you can see
London. Look at New York compared to London.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit.
Look at the difference.
Later we'll
Look at
have
Paris.
some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear.
Terrible. And then there's London's.
A woman has died after taking weight loss drugs called...
Hello, my prince. Good morning to you, Tappy Tappy. Give me. I want it. I want it. Right, so you lot need... God knows what else. Just go Turkey. God knows what else. Just go Turkey. You can get a Gatsby sleeve with Dem Hospital. Honestly, it'll change your life. God, I look more like a smackhead every day. Honestly, yeah. Let's talk about it quickly though. Like I didn't understand how much mentally it fucks you getting it done. Like I look in the mirror now, I don't even recognize my own body. Like it's crazy. Just need to cross my legs. Just that's my tattoo and it really hurts. It's really hurting. I've had my calf done. What was it? Yeah, just go to Turkey and get your stomach heated out. Don't be taking these injection shenanigans. I don't like them. They make me
Skinny
nervous.
drops. 34-year-old Sarah Thompson was discovered unresponsive by her teenage daughter after losing 49 pounds in just 1 month. She began taking skinny drops to lose weight.
How much is 49 pounds? That's cut the stone in it.
Gained during treatment for throat cancer, but they contained clenbuterol, a steroid class C controlled drug which can be dangerous if not taken properly.
In a month as well. You've got to be careful. Yeah, be careful on it all. Be careful on all of that stuff. What is this doing?
A ban on first cousin marriages could come into place in the UK. Conservative MP Richard Holden called for the ban in Parliament today, saying children of first cousins were at greater risk of birth defects. But independent MP Iqbal Mohammed said instead of stigmatising those in-cousin marriages, there should be...
It's fucking weird. I don't care what anyone says. Marrying your cousin is fucking weird. It's weird. A stigma. Like, no. Like, no. It's just fucking weird.
Further education for people from communities where these marriages are accepted.
Morally wrong. Sarah, with the money gun, you are entered into the war for, my love. Yes, you are, Sarah. You've been. Why is this computer so slow? Jodie, hello, doll.
This is Sierra Baba.
Listen, right, you lot, tell me how to clear my cashy thing. How do I clear my cash? How do I clear my cash out? How do I do it? Settings. Hello? Yeah, this is so delayed. This is so delayed. Hash. CACHE. Hey, how do I clear my cache? Hello? History, where? Yeah, I'm on PC. Oh, is it the 3 dots in the corner? Do it after. All right, I'll do it
He's a
after.
Hindu saint from India, and no one really knows exactly how old he is. He was born in what was once the Bombay state, and he left school after just a few grades to dedicate his life to spirituality. According to locals, he's said to have meditated while standing for 10 years and spent 12 years in complete silence. They say that every day he reads from sacred texts for up to 21 hours a day without needing glasses. The weather, and he has one strict rule. No one is allowed to give him any more than 10 rupees, which is about 10 cents. But despite these small donations from his followers, over the years he's managed to fund massive community improvements and give away millions of rupees. And as for his age, no one knows for sure, but reports say that he's most likely around 110 years old.
That's the hat, and then it'll fly up in just a second. See? And then... No!
Oh no!
Evening, girls. Right, I didn't think I'd be making another video like this, but I am. So let me introduce you to Layla. Now, if you saw our Naomi video where she tried to steal off us and we caught her red-handed,
Hello. Is that better now? Yes. I'd update it. Updates automatically. Listen, I'll just sort it out.
you'll have an idea where this video is going. Now, Layla has come on my live today for the first time. Never seen her on my lives before. Never. She came on this afternoon and she started asking some really personal questions. Her first question was, you sound like you're from Medway or Sittingbourne. Now, we don't sound like we're from Medway or Sittingbourne. We sound like we're from London. That's just our accents where we grew up. But that is where we live. Later on the day, we came live again and Layla was back. And this time she was asking me more personal questions about the history behind Flows and the name Flows. At this point, I hadn't answered her questions, but I actually came off the live. The live was still running, but I came out of my live room, went into Danny and actually said to him, keep an eye on this Layla. I've not got a very good feeling. She was weird. So we asked the girls who are our mods to have a little look into this Layla because it actually made me feel really uncomfortable.
Yes.
And what do you know? She's friends with Naomi. She's actually friends with her on 3 or 4 platforms. What a coincidence. So, me being me, I just thought she was being nosy and a little bit inquisitive about our business. So, whilst on the live, my Alexa, which is actually linked to my home doorbell, started going off that there was motion at the door, that someone was at my front door. So, I paused the live and checked notification because by this time it was about 7 o'clock in the evening and I was thinking, who's at my door at 7 o'clock in the evening? I was at the office working on all your orders whilst live. So I answered the notification and it was a delivery guy at the door and he was confirming if the address that he was meant to be delivering to was my address. I told him that we hadn't ordered a takeaway and that he must have had the wrong address. So after that, I came back on the live, we moved on, explained to the girls what had happened and carried on working. About 4 minutes later, I get another notification from my doorbell through my Alexa, which is at the office. And what do you know? Hello? It's another takeaway. This time, a lady's at the door. Obviously, I had said to her, no, this is not for me.
Naomi, backstory to this one. So Naomi was someone who ordered something off her shop and then sent it back, but sent it back empty or like shit or something, like with shit in it. No, it wasn't like shit, literal shit. It was like a used child's toy, and basically TikTok refunded this woman and she called him out on social media for being a scumbag. Yeah, so now this woman's fought back and like, wow.
Me, you must have the wrong address. At this point, I didn't know someone was trying to prank me. I generally thought...
Pressure boxes up as well, guys, to get your heartbeats in. Let's get on that podium and get your entries in for the pallet. Yes, bastards. Oh, shit, what's happened?
Evening, girls. Right, I didn't think I'd business. So whilst on the live, my Alexa, which is actually linked to my home doorbell. So after that one, I came back on the live, explained to the girls again, in a very confused state, like what the hell was going on and what had happened, and I just cracked on with work. Kind of tried to put it to the back of my head and cracked on with work. 5 minutes later, what do you know?
Thank you, Kelly.
This time we had a delivery driver come to our door and he was delivering the takeaway with his young boy, who was no older than my youngest. He's had to get his poor little boy out of the car, walk up loads of steps in the hammering down rain, stand at my front door. The little boy's watching his iPad. And I've had to decline the takeaway at the front door whilst they're both standing outside in the hammering down rain. That little boy was probably so excited to come to work with his dad tonight to have that. Before I carry on, I just wanted to say I am going to find that little boy tomorrow. I'm going to speak to the takeaway place that it came from and I'm going to go and leave him a little present because... neither him or his dad deserve that tonight, and it's not fair that they had to stand out in the rain waiting for us to say, no, we can't take that takeaway, we didn't order it. So this person has actually put our address in Google to find our local takeaways.
Jupiter Meg, thank you
it gets
guys.
better. The next time our doorbell rings, whilst we're on the live, we get a visit from the police. So I've had to come off the live and spend the next 10-20 minutes explaining to the police what is going on here. Because there's been an accusation made to them, a completely false accusation using names that aren't even linked with us, that the police have had to actually apologise to us that is a hoax and for wasting our time. So for Layla and Naomi and your little girl band of thieves, now if you think you're going to bring trouble to my home where my 2 children live, you've got another thing coming. We aren't going to suffer it. So now you're getting exposed, Layla. These are the sort of messages I've been getting about your people from our people who are good people. When I spoke to the police...
Hello, please don't mention my name publicly. Unfortunately, I know Naomi. She has given me grief many times over multiple different subjects. She's a vile girl. She will stoop low and she'll continue all this petty behaviour. She's unemployed, so she has nothing better to do. I'm glad she's been called out by you. She does deserve it. She's a bully and a known thief. Your business is beautiful. My mum absolutely loves you. Keep being you and I wish you the best.
The police told me that the call to them actually came from Norfolk Police. But let me introduce you to another character who you've actually met before, Tommy Harrison. Now, just for any of you that don't know, North is up north and we are down south. So there is absolutely no connection there. Yes. Because it was so blatant and obvious that this person was actually linked to Naomi. Oh, and guess what? She lives in Norfolk. Oh, and guess what? They're all friends.
Oh, no. Charlie's cankles.
All of them. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Let's get this right. So we made a video of you because you tried to steal off us and we caught you red-handed. We've done this video to expose you because there's no other way of exposing people like you. Bearing in mind, this post went up last Thursday, Naomi. You're young girls and you're playing with adults, so I suggest you leave it there. Last week, I was in business protection mode. This week, I'm in mother protection mode. When someone switches on mother protection mode, you don't want to cross their path. No. And to everyone who's supported us, I'm sorry that we've had to make another video about this. But as I said in my video last week, I'm not letting these people bully other businesses. I'm exposing anyone, like the likes of Naomi and Layla, I'm exposing them and they're going to be found out.
Flo's Children Wear. Go support Flo's Children Wear.
I will not stop just because you lot think you can bully us. And trust me when I say this.
Hayley Cho!
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Hayley, you're entered for the Jeffree Star palette, the brand new gold-blooded collection. This is a weapon, I'm telling you. All right, what have we got next? Oh, is this the news?
Liam.
Is it the news? Yes! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 8:22 a.m. I am Zach Brax. This is the news. What is all this?
I became a total slag.
I am trying.
Who saw the One Direction star just before his...
Why is TikTok just keep glitching?
My bank account will laugh at you back.
I don't think it is, darling.
Now...
EQ reacts to... I missed this evil one. EQ reacts to Prince Brat's mum not knowing about his engagement. Oh, yeah, he got... Congratulations to Prince Brat.
She starts to question, well, in America, do they do it differently? And they don't. But they don't, because I've seen loads of movies where they've asked the father for the permission. In replacement of that, you'd be asked. So they even do that tradition in America as well. So normally the potential partner would speak to the leading parental figure you know.
And she is invested in it. She's given a lot of time and love into him.
I think it's right, them two being together.
Show myself on TikTok anymore. Thank you, Prime Man, and especially if the woman has been the mum and been the dad as well.
Oh,
she's
she
done
must be
it all.
gutted.
If she's looked after her kids through thick and thin, sat in hospital rooms, did whatever, and
I love Lyndall in her villain era though, because she is like, that is my baby, and you have proposed, and I'm not happy. So I'm Team Lyndall. Yes.
And if anybody would like to gift it's the last time I'm asking for gifts overall, and whatever I've made, that's it for the dogs. Because I'm not going to be coming back on TikTok after this one. I'm not. I promise you, Leanne, I'm not going to show my face on TikTok. Because, Leanne, there's a few blue and whites that come in. Just very, very, very few. I think it was you and Lizzie and...
I feel sorry for her. Anyone would be upset as a parent, wouldn't they? And the fact that Cowboy didn't even bother, I think because he probably didn't want to have anything to say about it, so he did it behind her back.
Otherwise,
like you'd say, wouldn't you? You'd go to the mother and say, listen, I'm going to propose, like, do you want to come to this event or whatever?
Honestly, so thank you.
Or if they're not in the country, FaceTime her, you know what I mean? So she could be there.
So Carol, happy 1 year anniversary, love, with the sub. You're 12 months you've been with me for, you crazy cow.
And it's not about me being moany, groany or nasty. It's about, I don't know, it's just about, what is the word? I'm just hurt at the moment, that's it.
Oh.
I look better than Alpha Bar. Well, I'm not covered in spots and scars, darling. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Because I like to wash, darling. And I've got all my own teeth. I've only ever lost one. And that's due to brushing.
I think we're going to have eggs today. Should we go out for eggs together today? Yeah. I'm going to be doing some sub-only lives this week as well, because I just want to have some quiet time. Yeah. I look like shit.
I lost wanted.
What's she saying?
I mean, I've already told this story, but I thought, do you know what? For you...
Hold on. Where's Conspiracy Corner? I've missed a whole segment. Oh, shit. This is just the gossip. Oh, bollocks. I thought, we're nearly finished. Right, so Chloe Kent, can we hear your alien experience? This is Chloe Kent's alien experience.
Stace? I'm going to tell it again. Right, so picture the scene, right? I'm about 6 years old and I'm in Paddockwood in Kent, right? That's where I used to live. And I'm in bed and it's the height of the summer and I'm like, oh my God, I can't sleep, right? So I'm like just dancing around on my bed. I've got Benny the Beaver out and hang on. This is Benny. He's only got one eye and one toe foot. Anyway, so me and Benny are dancing on the bed, right? And then I'm looking out the window like, are any of my mates still allowed out? Because it's fucking...
3 heart me's to the podium, yes. Listen to Rainbow. Get your heart me's in, you legends. Amber with the 5 month. Yes, Amber. Get your money, go and get entered for the Jeffree Star palette, the new one. I really wish I could do makeup. Do you know what I mean? Because it actually is like good shit.
It's fucking well out of order that like it's still bright, but I've got to go to bed. You hate it in the summer when it didn't get like dark until like 10 o'clock. She felt like you're going to bed at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. With my mum, I probably was. You'd done enough. So anyway, I'm looking out the window. Then I hear, after a little while, what I think is like... Did you hear that? Right? So I whip my curtains open like this. And that's when I saw it. Up against my window, leaning up, was an alien, right? So its fingertips were like stuck, like almost like, I don't want to say Spider-Man because it's just everyone's going to take the piss even more, but like that, right? It was like it had like extra glue in its fingers or something. It was like stuck on my window like that. And it was like, I'll show you a picture. So I would say this is like the closest thing to like what I've seen, like this. So it was like this, but it wasn't like, this is quite grey. The one I saw was like jet black, like coal black, like so black that you couldn't really see many defining features very well. Like it was like that, but it had a point on its head, a bit like that that Teletubbies, Dipsy, like that. Hang on, look. So now you got to imagine it like this, right? Obviously it wasn't a luminous green, it was black like the rest of it, but it was hanging out more the back of its head, right? This point. And it's, I swear down, right? I swear my mum's ashes, this is a true story. And it's like looking up at the sky like that. And then it must have like sensed my presence. So it just looked at me, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, I was just like so I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. It was literally right here, like this is my face. It was against my window, like here, looking at me, right? So I got Benny the Beaver and I just started doing this in front of its face. It got really confused and it's sort of like, you know when a dog is trying to work you out and it tilts its head? It did that. It tilted its head at me and it went, trying to figure me out. And I was like, oh my God. So then I was like whipped, and then so I looked back up at the sky. So I whipped my curtain shut, opened it, and it was gone. But it didn't just go. I heard like literally like that, like it was climbing. And then I heard a thud on my roof. So I thought, it's gone home, innit? Like it's spaceship or something. So I went downstairs, and obviously as a kid, like I didn't know it was an alien. So I said, Mum and Dad, there's a monster outside my room. And of course they're like, yeah, of course someone's coming, like coming up, and they check my cupboards and they check under the bed. Oh, no monster on here. I don't know, because it just fucked off and yeeted itself over the roof. And if you...
Well, actually, if I used to ever wake up and be like, Mum, there's a monster under my bed. She's like, well, good, get back to bed, otherwise it's going to eat you. That's what I had to deal with growing up. Mum, there's a monster in the cupboard. Yeah, and it's going to stay in the cupboard if you don't stay in bed. So I used to just fucking have paralysis in bed, like, oh, I'm going to die. Every day. Every night, just panicking that I'm going to be eaten by some fucking monster.
You listen to my story. It was only years later, after watching things like Signs, did I realise that what I saw was an actual alien. I don't know what it wanted from me that night. I don't know what it was doing in Paddockwood in Kent. I don't know what it was doing looking through little girls' windows. What I do know was, it was very curious. It didn't hurt me, and I feel like it could have if it wanted to. Do you know what I mean? I was just a little...
I've been getting a BBL, yeah.
Or like 6-year-old plump Billy Bunter lookalike. Nothing like what this alien had. And so I don't really know what's happening, but I definitely know I've seen one. And this was in 1994, guys, and I'm still here. So it's mad that UFO sightings are like around now, because obviously I knew about this in the early 90s. You know what I mean? Like the government have not got a patch on Chloe.
So Chloe Kent's the chosen one. Chloe Kent is the chosen one. She's going to be taken in the rapture. They've chosen her. They've picked her. Why have I known? I don't know. This is Townsend and Lucy. Can't tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then I can't tell myself not to ride along with you. Jane with the wire, you thinking what I'm thinking? Offensive offender with the 5 subs, thank you. Thank you, offensive offender. That's all lovely, but I'm an emotional wreck, so no. I'll end up... Now, let me tell you something. Right, I cannot not speak on this. And I weren't going to, but I cannot not speak on this. Because it's been bugging me. And I've been 50-50. Yeah. Because so many people are battling him. So many people are up his backside, and I'm literally watching it. This is Dutch Avelli. Dutch. Yeah. And he's very connected to the Diddy stuff, and yeah. And I was going to allow it, but I can't because of my moral compass, believe it or not.
There was no one in UK drill, UK rap that rose like Dutchavelli. But I'm gonna
I've known
tell you
about Dutch for years, though, like especially around London.
another thing. There was no one who fell like Dutchavelli. Now shout out to Jevi, because Dutchavelli didn't have a problem. He had a problem. What was Dutchavelli's problem? He just got hacked on Instagram and all his DMs got exposed. During this time in the UK, Dutchavelli was everywhere. The biggest UK drill artist. Not me over exaggerating. He was the biggest UK drill artist at the time. Only If You Knew was going crazy. I Don't Know was going crazy. Bando Diaries was going crazy. But picture this. You're scrolling on Instagram and Twitter and you come across Dutchavelli exposed or Dutchavelli got hacked and screenshots. You open the thread on Twitter. You open the thread on Instagram. And you see the messages between him and her. Her name is T Zandos. But then you read through the messages and you're like, oh wow. I mean, they're just talking. But then you read through the messages and you're like, oh wow, they're really talking. They were having an intimate relationship. Everyone was like, yo, how old is Dutchavelli? Around this time, Dutchavelli was around 27 or 28. I think he was at 27. And everyone was like, wait, how old is T Zandos? Like, isn't she like much younger than him? Everyone finds out her age and they're like, whoo, okay, we can still listen to Dutchavelli's music. Seems he's not doing anything wrong. Then some new messages come to light. Dutchavelli had a manager. His manager had a daughter. His manager's daughter was 41 backwards. Do the math. Dutchavelli
That's 1-4.
was having conversations with her. Everyone was like, wait, what's wrong with Dutchavelli having conversations with her? She's his manager's daughter. Then you scroll down and check the screenshots. Then you see how they're talking. His manager's daughter, she says that she's sunbathing. She's trying to get a tan. Dutchavelli says, I'm on my way, I'm coming. And then he asks her, should I come? And she says, it's up to you. And everyone in the UK turns around and they say, hey, yo. His fans saying, yo, Dutch, can you come out and explain this? Complete silence. Radio silence. We do not hear a thing from him. Sometime later, he comes out on Instagram and says, those are fabricated. And he does defend himself. The girl's mum comes out and defends him as well. And people were saying, even though T Zandos was within age, she is much younger than you. So that doesn't get you off. The girl who was 41 backwards doesn't get you off either. UK didn't care that those conversations may have been taken out of context. They said those are not the conversations you have with someone that age. From then on, Dutchavelli gets into drama after drama. Some would say that Dutchavelli was taking L's after L's. Tion Wayne, who he seemed to be cool with, sees him in Dubai. The next thing we know, Dutchavelli's lip was...
What's that? And this person is receiving gifts from people that used to be a DV victim. What does that mean? What does that mean? L's means losses. No, it couldn't be. It could either be him or TV. Who's receiving gifts? Hold on, what's that? Let me scroll down. Oh. Oh, Dutch. He's been receiving gifts of DV survivors, you mean? Oh, no, yeah, he does.
The whole of the internet was laughing at Dutchavelli. Tion Wayne's friends come out mocking Dutchavelli. Dutchavelli responds saying, you didn't even see...
But when P. Diddy came over to the UK, there was rumours about these kinds of parties. Anyway, there's always been rumours in England. And him and Steph were the ones that used to sort out girls. Allegedly. I've just heard that rumour on the grapevine. That's all I've heard. But yeah, I think if anyone that's done their Diddy research as well, or deep dive it, you'll see all of this. Yeah. Like, it's been on my tongue for ages. I've watched it and I've seen like all these are the same people that sat there slagging me off and they want to jump in battles with him. I'm like, and they know, this ain't like unspoken. This is like one of those, it was that, you know? So when you see people like battling him, I'm like, everyone knows what he's about.
The whole thing, no one cared. Since then, Dutchavelli stopped releasing music. But you can find him on TikTok Live nowadays. So he's still around social media. But from the biggest rise to one of the biggest falls.
Nathan.
Now, the screenshots that we saw were crazy. But even if someone is innocent of the accusations that Dutchavelli got, those are the hardest things.
Right, if like my friend's 14-year-old was like, I'm sunbathing, I would have been like, shall I come over? Do you know what I mean? If I had a manager and their kid was like, all right, I'd be talking to the manager saying, can I come over? I wouldn't be like, oh, should I do this? You know?
To shake off your reputation. There are so many different horrible things that people say about Dutchavelli. Even when I released my video yesterday, I was getting hate for doing a video on him. So yeah, that was the fall of Dutchavelli. But yeah, have a lovely day, guys.
Yeah, Google it. Do your own research.
How bizarre!
Ems has got another new man.
How bizarre! How bizarre!
He looks like he belongs in one of those Sting videos. He looks like he belongs in a Sting video.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. Put this down, I'm
everyone. These are people that have no idea how TikTok works, aren't they? He's got no. He ain't got none. He's just literally looking at him like. It's just. Listen. I don't know, man.
Every time I look around, it's in my face.
Back, he has, they took him to hospital last night. He didn't get arrested. He went to hospital. He has now, in fact, been sectioned. They've sectioned him.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I would love to be sectioned again for a week. Like, honestly, just dose me up and space me out. Put me on that sofa in front of that TV with a cup of tea and an unlimited remote fees. And that's what I need. You know what I mean? And like, I just act more crazy so you get double the dose. Like, legit. Like, I need it at this point. I'm hanging on by a friend, I'm not gonna lie. I just need to chill. Like, it's been a lot. My head is pickled.
He is currently being sectioned. Princess is with his mum Shazza, and
Shazza.
It's a lot of stuff's happening. He's now seeing doctors, psychiatrists. His mum is literally in tears, bless her. But yeah, he's being sectioned and he's having a lot of like
sorted, but
stuff going on. I will play the video one more time just so you can hear it.
On the side what I hurt myself with, I don't leave the gas on. If anything, I leave the gas on to warm the caravan up. There's been no flame,
I leave the gas on to heat the caravan up. You meant to put the flames on, ain't ya? What happened?
People are adding stuff on and bringing the place up as I am. I would never ever hurt my God, I'll never ever put princesses at danger. Not in a million years. There's no law. You can literally leave your gas on to warm yourself up with a flame, like people do in caravans, like I've done so many times.
Is that what you want to say, Jack?
Yeah.
I don't think he tried to gas the dog. Did he have the flames on? No, I don't know. I don't really care. Tommy has it out with Grace. I died when I saw this. I was living for this. I was living for this. I was like, there she is.
Stop chatting shit. It's my show. My show. Let me speak to you.
So Tommy's the organizer of the boxing, and what was it? Grace was on live, but she wasn't filming it, but they had a go at her for filming it, didn't they?
My name on the microphone, he said, come downstairs, speak to me. Yeah, because I've never told you she's filming on fights.
I don't think Gracie embarrassed herself. If someone said to me, like, you can't go live now, I'd be like, well, where's the no, like, I'm not filming the show, shut up. Like, if someone spoke to me like shit, 100%, I'd tell them straight, like.
I didn't know you couldn't. Yeah, what the fuck do you think we're raising out of cherry? You think? Instead of coming to me, yeah, exactly. Instead of walking up to me and speaking, you dropped, you know,
Yes, get your heart means, otherwise Defy Gravity's gonna get played on speed dial. Let me get your
because you're online in front of 3,000 people, don't bother. I'm telling you, listen, this is on me. No, we're not. Calm down. No, I'm calm. No, you're not. Listen, I know you're not kicking me out. Listen, I said to you, look at, I'm not on you, look at this phone. I'm on me. This one.
I'm not gonna lie, I would never, I couldn't. That's my idea of hell in that building. That's my idea of hell.
Alex, I stood right next to him. He's literally stood on the other side of the bar. What? No, why? What? Because I've got a life on myself. Why? No, I paid my money. No. What? No, listen. Why? You can see this. Screen record. What? Because I've got a life on myself.
I would have ended up in the room.
Why? Because I've got a life on myself. On myself! Because I've got a life on myself! I'm filming me!
There ain't nothing wrong. Like, if she's filming the match, then yeah, make a biggie of it. But fucking hell. Oh, did she stream it? Why does everyone think everyone's on the fucking Charlie? Like, why does everyone's like a cocaine connoisseur, aren't they? They're like, oh, look at the jaw, look at the jaw. Oh, the eyes. Even me, when I came on pissed for like 2. Oh, that was, oh my God, like, give it a rest.
It's my show! My show! Let me speak to you!
Also, people who do drugs, it doesn't make them bad people. Don't be so judgy. I mean, some terrible people do it though. Be judgy on them ones, but anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's not be too nice. There's still some motherfuckers. Like, it's the one, do you know what annoys? It's the ones that lie about it rather than up front and be like, yeah, and what? No, it's the ones that try and hide it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've never told you she's filming on fights. But I didn't know you couldn't. Yeah, what the fuck do you think we're raising out of cherry? You think? Instead of coming to me. Yeah, exactly.
Is he all right?
bother because you're online in front of 3,000 people. Don't bother. I'm telling you. Listen, this is on me. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Calm down. No, I'm calm. No, you're not. I'm calm. Listen.
There's nothing worse than someone going, calm down, and you're like, I'm calm. No, you're not. And it. I mean, hello, Chrissy, my darling. I mean, I've been, yeah. Mm.
I know you're not kicking me out. I swear to you, look at, like, I'm not on you, look at this phone, I'm on me. This man, he's singing it as something else, and it's not okay.
Grace in the, where is it? Grace in the, and we have Tony in the pink corner. Oh.
If you
and Corey has a lot to say about Tommy Jacobs' past and Earth Angels. Are you taking the fucking piss out of me? Are you really taking the fucking piss out of me? Mods, I'm gonna lose my shit. I can't have nothing. I cannot have nothing on this app. Wallpaper t-shirt saying taking the fucking piss out of me. I like that fucking t-shirt as well. And I wore it first. I'm so angry. I am so annoyed. No, I am not. I'm being defiant. I am being, will not be backed into a corner, and I will not have. No, absolutely not. Oh, I ain't doing it. Sorry. I wore it first. I look better. It's not even about who's wearing it. It's more about I just fucking can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Right there. Oh, I'm literally limping around my living room. Hold on. My skin's very tight around said ankles. Like, honestly, I can't. Right, anyway. What's he saying?
If you search up that guy who ran the event last night, right? Search him up online. Him and his mate, him and his mate went to steal in somebody's home, and they unalived a guy with an axe.
Oh.
And you're giving this guy money, mind? You're allowing him on an app to be followed by people. I'm serious. Just search it up online. I don't need to search it up, but you can search it up online. But that Earth Angels thing, that all of you are like, oh, Corey, you didn't give money to them because they're not a registered charity. And then she comes into that boxing ring yesterday and she says to you all, I'm not a registered charity, but we're trying our best to become registered. Yeah. You're always causing trouble. Well, Nell, let me do you a favour, you old bat. Out you go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Honest to God. Thank you, my Liam. Liam, what time are you going? What time are you leaving? Are you going down there? You're speaking truth. I am.
I swear he used to slag me off for smoking in my house. I bet they're B&H Blue, aren't they?
She literally said out of her own mouth, hello, my Leah. She literally said out of her own...
That T-shirt is bugging me. I really am starting to resent this app so much. I had a spark a year ago. I had a bright light I had shining upon my soul. I had a black and white striped wallpaper ready to go, a new lit living room. A couple of other bits that I did as well. I gave away a Dior bag. Yeah. The day after someone else gave away a Dior bag, I bought myself a nice duck egg Nike workout t-shirt for the gym. And I thought, do you know what? I really like this colour. It looks good on me. Same's happened again. Angel of My Dreams by Jade. Love that tune so much. Prince Brat starts playing it. Buy myself a nice beige little beanie hat because I thought, do you know what? The winter months are coming up. I want to look a little bit edgy. Same said beanie hat goes on Prince Brat's fucking barnet 2 weeks later, doesn't it? Then, yeah, the nun outfit. I mean, nuns are quite common. However, you know. Paul Ryder. Which motherfucker do you know used to play Grease 2 before? Yeah? Yes, Delusive Angie, I'm calling you out, bitch. Changing my name to Zach the Rat. I'm going to be boring now.
Her own mouth. Who's Ben Knight's opponent? I don't know, but I'm telling you now that was fixed. Hello, Jodie. But no, guys, honestly, that woman literally said out of her own mouth. She was like, we're not a registered charity yet, but we are becoming registered. that article. Go online and search up, what's his surname? Tommy Waugh.
Tommy, no one cares.
Tommy Waugh. Thank you, guys.
Who gives a shit?
I forgot his surname. I want his surname so everyone can go and search it. Tommy Jacobs. Just search Tommy Jacobs on Google. This guy unalived a man with an axe.
Oh, that's like about to be a double homicide. You fucking carry on flapping your gums. Did you not learn the first time, for fuck's sake?
He was trying to rob his house, and all of you are giving him money like he's God. Fucking hell. This dodges that Randy Roofer thing with...
And don't forget, guys, to enter the waffle for the new Jeffree Star palette. Yes, I got 3 of these to give away, plus the full collection. What was that down there? Yes, and make sure you subscribe for my Christmas goodie bags, etc., etc. Get your money guns in.
With this TikTok Big Brother. Yeah, that didn't happen, did it? They're all scam artists. Every single one of them.
I did tell you what's that, but I took it up. No one listens to me, though. I'll take a bullet for you. No more bullet! Thank you, Yvonne.
Although I agree, what they're trying to set up is amazing, they are still not a registered charity. She said it last night on her own fucking boxing ring. In front of all you fucking people, we all watched it together. I was come to win. What's Tommy Jacobs going to do? Come through my door with an axe? Ha!
Bless him. Right, let's get to the nitty-gritty. We have got the nit news after this, but I want to talk to you a lot about this because we need to discuss it. Because, listen, people sitting there thinking I'm fucking nuts. And I told you, bastards, this was going to happen last year. We've been talking about it for a year. A year. We missed the Bratfast's first birthday the other day, by the way, so it's going to... Oh! I need to have a look. I don't think I have. Thank you, Dark Mandy. You're entered. Right, so let's talk about the drones. Look at this. What is this, please? Large amounts of drones spotted flying over New Jersey. But actually, I've lost the video. We'll talk about it after. Pick up Sally.
What the fuck is that?
It's Elaine, thank you, darling. Big up Lily May. Thanks, everyone. And then
You're telling me we don't know?
So they don't know what the drones are, apparently. But there is something, a video that I see, and it was this girl. She explained it perfectly. And she said, hang on, hold up. Have you not thought that, what was it, Fukushima? What was that nuclear plant? There's 2 nuclear plants, basically, in New Jersey. And they're being like this. Oh, we don't know. Oh, don't know. I ain't got a clue, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's 2 nuclear plants that could cause a lot of damage if anything were to happen. And then Hiroshima, I think. But they were saying Hiroshima was the last time that they'd seen, like, there was UFOs spotted, and it was trying to warn them, basically, like, it's going to go off. Because they say that there's a lot of sightings in war zones as well, just to make sure they're not using nukes. It's fucking fucked, isn't it? It's like,
What the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
It is fucking bonkers. Watch us get
Pope Francis to open 5.
And this, I don't trust this either. Don't watch this on telly, please. Do not. Bad energy.
5 sacred portals on Christmas Eve for a ritual that's never been done before. Interesting. So Pope Francis will commence a centuries-long Catholic tradition.
That's why it felt weird when I was at the Vatican. Because they're doing this thingy, aren't they?
On Christmas Eve and introduced a first-time historical addition to the holy ritual. Starting on December 4th, the pontiff will open a series of 5 holy doors throughout the Vatican, including St. Peter's Basilica, plus Rome's 3 other basilicas to commerce next year's Catholic Church Jubilee, a joyful commemoration of faith that normally occurs every 25 years. The door at St. Peter's was sealed shut by a wall of bricks since the Jubilee year of Divine Mercy in 2000.
Leave it shut. How about just leave it shut? Like, what do you want to open it for? What are you selling? You know what I mean? Like Avon? Nice. Do you like some Jesus juice? What is it? Leave the door shut.
2016. And on December 2nd...
Didn't it say somewhere in the Bible about opening a door? What did it say? Something like... Where's Red's wife? She's in here. What disease? Listen, I'm down for anything at the moment. Like, legit. Fucking World War III, alien invasion. Just as long as it wipes me out, I'm good. You know, as long as I can scrap, I'm all right. Yeah. Raid rooms just aren't cutting it anymore. I'm up for an alien invasion.
Those were ripped down to ready the door for opening as part of the rite of recognition. Now, after the Christmas Eve ritual, Pope Francis will open a symbolic door inside the Roman prison Rebibbia on December 26th, the feast of St. Stephen. It will be the first time a pope has opened a holy door at a prison. This resembles freedom, daily feel the harshness of detention and its restrictions.
means, it fucking means the opposite.
Lack of affection, and in more than a few cases, lack of respect, Pope Francis said. In order to offer prisoners a concrete sign of closeness, I would myself like to open a holy door in a prison as a sign inviting prisoners to look to the future with hope and a renewed sense of confidence. Now, the objective of opening the doors later this month is to usher in a year renewed hope as Christians find Christ as the door of our salvation. So this will be the first holy door opened. And this is the door of the Basilica of St. Paul. Now, the Catholic Church began the ritual on December 2nd, praying at the door in St. Peter's Basilica and removing a metal box, pictured right here, that held the key, which was followed by ceremonies at the other 4 doors. This box was buried. They had to unbury it to get the keys. Now, the way this works is the Pope is the first one to walk through the door and unlock the door, and he is the last one to walk out of the door. This is
this is called a ritual. This ain't like that. This is crazy. I don't like it. Nah, give me heebie-jeebies.
very ritualistic and super serious if you're a Catholic or Christian. Article.
Nah, we're doomed.
Very early in 2025, all hell is going to break loose. The volume of sightings, weird objects in the sky, it's off the charts. I am...
You know, I've been preparing for World War III and I've been preparing for Project Bluebeam, mate. And listen, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And everyone will be like, what do we do? I'm like, I ain't telling you now. You've had a year to listen. Tap the screen.
Swamped by people sending me videos from all over the world. And it's not just in...
I know how many of you get abducted because my numbers will drop.
New Jersey. It's not just in the United Kingdom. It's India, Greenland, Russia, Kazakhstan, China, Japan. I cannot believe the volume of sightings that are going on at the moment.
That's that little thingy that twists with the eye. I don't know what it's called. I've only been skirting over it, but this is what they say, like in the Bible or something. I don't know. My head's blacked from it all, to be honest. I ended up putting myself into fucking spiritual psychosis.
Something.
We're living in a 5D reality.
Is showing itself in our skies. We are going to look back and we are going to say that the autumn of the drones was a turning point. There's consistent sightings of drones over military facilities. It sounds like nothing at the moment, but I wager it's going to turn out to be enormous. I think
No, because these drones are lining up because they're telling, I don't know, why are they calling them drones? Why are they all of a sudden drones? And whose drones are they? The drones at the start, I think they're mapping what and not telling us that they're mapping. Why don't they just tell us so? So we should all revolt and fight against.
2024 in future will be seen, ironically, as the calm before the storm. A reckoning is coming.
Oh, listen, I ain't got time for a reckoning.
It's happening, guys, and that's not drones. We're seeing footage of animals going crazy. This is happening right now, but look at this. People are seeing what they're calling drones, but they're really like anomalies. Listen.
I rebuke! No, where's the sage? I listen
This is
to this.
multiple
I do not
people.
claim any negative energy from this. No, I don't.
That's not
Fuck
drones,
that.
guys.
Absolutely not. Bollocks to it.
Oh my fucking god, I'm freaking out.
That's
No, I'm freaking out,
interdimensional
no.
beings
No,
or
hey,
entities,
no, 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 no.
demons, whatever you want to call them, they are here.
I just want to show you. But there's no one over there. Have you seen
See
any
the
of,
drone
like,
up there?
the lights
This will start
flickering or anything like that?
fucking I'm telling you, that
So
portal
multiple
that they
videos have...
When was it? CERN. We were talking about CERN, weren't we? And we were saying they're opening portals and doing those things with the fucking molecules and all of that weird shit. You know, and now look, now we got fucking Dementors and Death Eaters and that on the planet, and people sitting there telling me I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm far from it. I'm actually pretty clued up. Spiritually awakening and changing as a person is hard work. Jill, thank you. Yeah, listen. Absolutely not. I rebuke any negative energy. Yeah, listen, battling demons. I'm fighting them. Holy Mother of Mary and all of that. I open a window, I got one open.
Have shown anomalies with light.
So basically, it's like Stranger Things. Is that what they're trying to tell us? Because you know, like In Truth and All Light and all that. Big up, Debs. You are entered for the Jeffree Star palette. Yes, you are. Whoop, whoop. So it is like Stranger Things. They're right. Ah, look at my lights. It's my lights. Look, Stranger Things. See? The lights. Lights, mama, lights.
Lights going crazy. Look at this. Look at that. Lights going crazy. Radio's playing the scary stuff. Whole neighborhood's lights flickering on and off. Something is going on, guys. And this video needs to go viral. Multiple videos online. Just check. But make sure that you comment below where you are. If you have a video like this, tag me. Make sure.
Like, if this actually happens, yeah, I'm off, mate. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm reading every fucking Nostradamus, every fucking unreleased CIA file. I'm doing it all. I'm doing all because I'm like, listen, it's true. Plasmoids. What the fuck are plasmoids? I ain't ever learnt about plasmoids at school. What's plasmoids? Like, what is plasmoids? Be careful when you go out. The plasmoids are out. Plasma? What, just like goop? Like venom? Alien juice? The orbs? Smoke and mirrors. So what does it make us look like? Now, what does it actually look like? So it can't hurt us. It's just like goop, innit? Slime. Can't even. Vivian, thank you, darling. I can't even.
Make sure that you subscribe.
Okay, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
This video. Good.
Okay?
That's
it,
big
that's
up,
all.
Holly. Thank you,
what
darling.
I'm about to say.
Thank you, Ellie.
I'm going to force your third eye open and make you just, if anything, realize we're about to fuck around and find out. What a year we've had in 2024 with only a couple of weeks left. Think about this. As you see, think about this. Finna break it down. Oh, man, I've been thinking about this all day. And here we go. You remember January 1st? Allegedly aliens were at the mall in Florida. Y'all remember that? 8 to 10 foot tall aliens were at the mall. But the police quickly said no, they were kids and they're rioting with fireworks. Okay. So after that, we had this here, an anomaly that was coming out in the ocean, coming from Antarctica area, going up towards Africa and South America. You see that? Then you see the heat coming off of it. It was in the ocean, and it was causing waves hitting off of Africa. Did y'all forget about that? Did y'all forget about this here, this cube-shaped thing in space that was supposed to be going one way and then turn and start coming towards Earth that also had orbs and stuff coming off of it? Did you forget? Oh, did we forget about the government finally saying, going to Congress, finally saying, yeah, they're aliens, they're UFOs, we know about them, we've been know about them. which leads me to a man named Bob Lazar that's been told us so long ago that the government had these unidentified flying objects, not from this realm, this world, that they were trying to reverse the technology of so they could learn and create or duplicate what this is. And in the midst of them doing that, they learned how to do so, but it didn't come as close as they didn't get all the way there, because it's something called element 115 that's not from this world that they need to really be able to fly these craft the way these craft fly.
Right, so where do we get element 115 from then? Nibiru, Asgard. Listen, I'm ready. Like, what's that film? Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's go.
At the speed of light, the way it do, but they don't have that because it's not from this planet. But in the meantime, they've learned how to do other things and make other things. You see what I'm saying? Follow me. So in the midst of them doing that, they created drones. So a lot of these things that you people are hearing, those are drones, man-made drones. See, the thing is, what is a UFO? Unidentified flying object. So if you see something in the sky and you don't recognize it and it looks weird and it's doing all this crazy stuff, it's a what? Unidentified flying object. See, a lot of things that we see now, like these black jets and stuff like that the Air Force have, they were once top secret. They were once never to be told, but then they rolled them out and used them in war. That's why I believe the government has these drones that they're using to try to surveillance what's really going on. They just watching. The government is just watching because they know. And this is what I think they know. Follow me. I might lose some of y'all. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but at the time we living in, just listen. This anomaly we had here, it's a reason people are reporting that orbs are coming in and out the ocean, because this is the mothership. And this here is getting closer to Earth, or it's already here, and it's also shooting orbs.
Listen, we're in like the middle of some galactic fucking fuckery right now. We ain't done nothing wrong. Like, I'm gonna be like, I ain't involved. Like, you're beefing them down there. They've been chilling. We didn't even know they're there till last week. Get off our planet! I'm scared. Do you know what I mean? No, it's like, listen, the planet from Planet Dark X, the evil ones, have come over, minding their business, because they're just going to attack someone in the Federation. We'll just leave Earth. They're just doing a little thing. Hold on. Are they hiding down there? We've been travelling 20 million light years and they're fucking hiding in Earth. Right. Around. Do you know what I mean? And they're coming down to us and taking us out in the process to get to fucking the wimps that are hiding in the sea. Solved it. We're not the problem. We're just caught in the middle of the beef. That's what that is. Yeah. Don't believe Mars attacks. No.
And I believe this here don't like this here, and vice versa. And they're about to go to war.
I literally just said that.
And they know about it. So they're just surveilling what's about to happen or what's going on.
Oh, with grass? Is Earth the grass? Is Earth grassing? Who are we surveilling? We're keeping the eye on the ones in the sea for the one in the sky? Is that what we're doing? We're snitches? No. Saturn ain't gonna like that.
I believe they are prepping for war, because these are the people that been here. That's how I believe they've been here before us. This them. You see what I'm saying? And they're prepping for war against them.
Yeah, Palmer, thank you.
And they know about it. Think about it.
I'm
and let me know how y'all feel.
I am
thinking. The time we at right now, whew, wow.
As long as I can get a hazelnut iced latte.
The current UFO drone situation is starting to get out of hand as we are watching a total and complete breakdown of the illusion of control over U.S. airspace.
No, this is the complete and total breakdown. Yeah.
We have now, over the course of the week, seen local law enforcement, members of Congress, and now finally the Pentagon make public statements about what they know. Here's the current state of play, and it doesn't obviously make any sense. So the Pentagon briefing just finished. Here's what the Pentagon had to say. The Pentagon is aware of the drone situation. There's no evidence that it's coming from a foreign entity or adversary. They are not U.S. military drones. It's not an Iranian mothership, which was something that a member of Congress said earlier this morning, that from his sources, that they believe it to be an Iranian mothership that was sent over the Atlantic a month ago, that these smaller, between bike to SUV-sized drones are currently flying out of. The Pentagon said there's no evidence of that. The FBI knows nothing. Local law enforcement knows nothing. None of them have been shot down. Yesterday, the White House had a press briefing where Karine Jean-Pierre said Biden is aware of and monitoring the situation, whatever that means.
Biden ain't monitoring shit. Like, he can't even monitor himself. The geezer's walking into bushes for fun. Just really do believe us to fucking believe any old shit they tell us. Thank you, Kelly Lou.
U.S. Northern Command earlier today put out a statement where stating they conducted.
If you want to win this, get your money guns in. One of you is going to get a Jeffree Star
deliberate analysis.
Got to be subscribed,
Again,
though.
I don't know what that means. But was, quote, not requested to assist with these events at this time, end quote. These aerial vehicles have been allegedly seen coming in off the ocean. I think there's been a lot of misquoting of things. I think people have been explicitly stating that they're coming in from the ocean as opposed to in out of the ocean, although that could use some clarifying questions. The behavior is clearly intelligently controlled. It looks to be some kind of ISR, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance functionality, because we've seen tracks of these kind of doing this mapping type of movement. We saw similar sightings in 2019 in Colorado with this same kind of low-flying, slow lumbering, mapping or scanning type of behavior. So that is, at least for some of these sightings, what we seem to be seeing. And again, given that no one has an answer, the Air Force is completely silent. Who knows where they are? Space Force hasn't said anything. It's not necessarily in space, so they don't have to say anything. Navy hasn't said anything. So it's, right now it's either a non-state, a non-nation state hostile intelligence service or non-human intelligence until otherwise stated, because it's apparently nothing else.
Yes. We have the Nit News. No, but for the Nit News. Here, what are we saying? Alien attack or nah? It's just that the governments are so messy at the moment, aren't they? Like, just like they're scrambling because so many people are like waking up to like bullshit and propaganda. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're all like, oh God, fuck off. And it's so true. Like, look at our fucking Christmas tree in Trafalgar Square, man. If that's not a government that hates us, I don't know what is. All the Christmas decorations are shit. Even round here. Normally I have like nice set sparkly lights. The Santas are getting smaller. And the lights are getting lesser. Right, let's have a look. What nitnits have we got today? Good roster of nitnits today, guys. Good roster. Come on. So he's singing again.
Don't know myself anymore. And the devil's knocking at my door.
She really thinks she's like giving it some Sister Act welly, doesn't she? She thinks in her head she sounds like a gospel singer. You can tell by their little habits.
Oh, ho, ho, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? So lonely, try my best to keep from tearing and skip my bones. Don't you know? Lose control when you're not next to me.
You legend. Thank you, darling.
Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. Front of you, I don't know why you do this, because I'm not more fucking ashamed. This is my belly, and I'm proud of it. Oh yeah, every little bit, every little bit.